Hello my beautiful people and welcome to my channel. In this space I'm going to be sharing with you monthly general tarot readings as well as my TikTok lives, and I'll also be sharing with you essential oil education and, excitingly, my podcast interviews for my podcast. I'm Kitty O'Brien and thank you so much for joining me here. So for the best free online tarot readings and for the most accurate tarot readings, hit that little bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and the subscribe button. Hello my beautiful people and welcome to my reading. This is an October reading for Taurus, and which is the element of earth. So I went blank there. I'm Kitty O'Brien and let's get you some cards. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to let all the cards fall, and then I'm going to tell you what they say. We've got quite a lot of cards popping. Okay, these are interesting. Oh my god. Okay, these are good. These are good. These are good. These are good. Okay, we got some changes. We've got some changes coming up. Really big changes coming up. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a really good reading. Sorry. I've got 4 more cards and then I will show you what they say. And 3 more cards. Oh, wowzers. We got, oh my god. We got a lot of kings. So we've got stuff coming in. We've got good things coming in. Oh, yes. Yes, makes so much sense. Oh, Taurus, this is going to be a month for you guys. And also, like I always say to my readings, like whatever comes up here, like 3 to 6 months time, like, you know, things develop, they mature. So stuff that's coming up here, it's not going to just end at the end of October. Some of it will start carrying on for the next couple of months as well. So, okay. Right, first card we got is Page of Pentacles. Now that makes sense because Taurus is an earth and Pentacles is also an earth element. Now you can see here, he's just standing there, he's holding his coin, he's like, wow, what do I do with it? So it's very much, there's a pause right now in your life. You want to do stuff, you want to get stuff moving, but you're like, how do I go about this? So there's that, I feel like it's very creative stuff as well. I mean, Page of Pentacles is very creative, very lovely. He's a very lovely card, very sweet card, bit of a poet. But yeah, just stuff that's, oh, hang on, actually. Let me pull. I've got this new Witches Tarot deck. And I'm just going to read to you what she says about the Page of Pentacles, because she writes it the most beautiful way. So, the Page of Pentacles represents a person. They can be a little bit quiet. They're generous, kind, a fixer, people pleaser. Okay, and this page donates not only a faithful friend, but one who will work hard to achieve their goals. Very much so. And Taurus are renowned for being like a hard worker, aren't they? They represent the bull. With focus and practical work, they will be very successful. This card also symbolises a student of the magical arts. Okay, this is a witches deck. I will do some witches readings with these. But they're very enthusiastic and can be completely absorbed in their study. So someone who likes to learn, okay? All the pages like to learn, okay? All the pages are about learning and learning new skill sets. This one's a very hard worker. But it's focusing now. It's what to focus on, because we like doing so many different things, all right? So this is an eye-opener to look around you and think, like, where am I going to invest my energy? So there is that pause. There's like, right, what do I do now? Like you can see he's holding, what do I do now? So there's a pause. But where you invest your energy and where you funnel it is going to be very fruititious. Like it's going to be really good outcomes. And I can see from the last card, like that's a good card to get. And I really want to jump to the end of the reading, but I'm not going to spoil it and give it away. Okay, so time to funnel your energy, bring it all in, and then move forward. What's coming up as an obstacle is the 10 of Wands. Ten of Wands is an obstacle. You can see he's carrying so much, can't see where he's going. So right now it's coming up as an obstacle because I feel like you've got the weight of the shoulders on your world. The weight of the world on your shoulders. Sorry, I'm dyslexic, so I do speak backwards. And it's just so much responsibility. You're carrying everybody else's stuff as well. I had to stop myself from swearing there. You're carrying everybody else's stuff. You're like burdened down with it. It's like weighing you down, and you've got so much going on, and this is why you need to focus your energy. And it's like, where do I go? Like, you can't see the path ahead of you. Okay. So we need to let go of things that are no longer serving us. I can see you want to move on from something. I've seen there's been some heartbreak. Oh, my sweetness. Three of Swords represents heartache from the past. So something's happened in the past and you're on the other side of it now. You're really moving through it and healing from it. But whatever this situation caused, there was a lot of heartache. Now, it's interesting that this has come up as a card to be like, that you want to heal or move on from it, because you got to the Four of Wands as the past. Now, the Four of Wands represents like a celebration, so like buying a new house, it could be a new car, anything like that. So getting something into your life that's worth celebrating. So it could be that there's been a breakdown in relationship. It could be that you were working at your dream job and now you've been made redundant. It could be a lot of things, okay? But it did cause a heartache. And you want to move on from it now. So whatever situation resonates with you, okay? You all know your own stories. Something really wonderful was happening in the past. It came to an end. It's caused some heartache. But it wasn't meant to be, because you've got, oh my God, you've got the Ten of Cups. You've got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is like, you can see the rainbow. The Ten of Cups is one of the most magical cards in the whole deck. It really represents like fairy tale ending. Okay, fairy tale ending. Or this could be right back from the past. This could be like a child who experienced your teenage years, but you've moved on with your life now. You've done that healing work. You've done that inner shadow work. You have found something worth celebrating. Maybe it was a new partner, or you've just bought a new house, or whatever it was. And now you're like, literally, your dream life is about to come true. Happily ever after. Disney fairy tale, you know. It's almost like the Sun, this card. The Sun is the most positive, happy card in the whole entire deck. So it's really a beautiful card to get. Oh my God, you've got so many celebrations coming up. So the Seven of Pentacles, okay, is represents someone who's waiting. That, like, you've planted some seeds, you've done all the hard work because you're a Taurus. You've done all the hard work. Page of Pentacles. You've put the work in, you've put the time in, you put the commitment in. And how he's waiting with his coin, he doesn't quite know where to funnel his energy. It's almost like you're like, well, I've done all of this, I just want to see where it goes now. I just want to see how it grows. I'm not quite sure, but I know it's going to be good. So this is giving yourself the time and the space and the pause. Because, like, well, you know, with the Taurus, you can't rush them. Can't rush them. Stubborn as a bull. So you're very much in a waiting game right now. You're just hanging about. And this could be like a new relationship. It could be a new job. It could be studies. It could be anything, okay? But you, my lovely, oh my God, celebrations. Another card of celebrations. Three of Cups. Very much mirrors the Four of Wands. Three of Cups means that you are like celebrating. This could be like very much like the Four of Wands, an engagement, a baby, a wedding, a baptism, whatever, you know, getting into university, getting the results you want, like, you know, for whatever it is, passing your driving test, whatever it is. Like the things that are worth celebrating in life. And they could even be the small things. So Three of Cups, okay? And you have people with you who are supporting you, okay? Who are celebrating with you. So that's really exciting. You're being fully supported and held. King of Wands. Oh, I love the King of Wands. Very passionate. All about passions and desires. Can represent career because it's a wand. Wands is the element of fire, okay? Now this guy is like amazing. He's got very sexual energy, very emotionally mature, very eccentric. He's a little bit like a rock star figure. Like, people are drawn to him. He likes to stand out. He likes to be center of attention. Very feisty, you know. But this is coming up as your hopes and your fears, interestingly enough. So it could be that you've met someone and you're thinking you're punching above your weight. Could be. Or it could be that there's something in your life that you've attracted in, and you're like, this is too good for me. Like, oh my God, is this really happening? I mean, because he does represent careers as well with the wand. It could be career-based. Very, like, masculine, very authoritative. I mean, he's a king, right? So it's the masculine energy here. And it's so interesting because we've got some brilliant cards. We've got another king, King of Cups. Now, Cups is literally all about emotions. It's the element of water. King of Wands is all like passion and desires, okay? So not quite emotions, but very much linked in. Now, I'm actually going to pull my Healing Waters Oracle deck, because we did have a healing card come up. This is the new Rebecca Campbell deck, by the way, guys. Oh, I love it. You can, like, balance the cards on it in different ways. So you put the cards in there. Lovely little triangle. If I can get the box back together again. Fits beautifully, right? This is one of the best decks, Oracle decks I've bought in a very long time. I highly recommend it. And these cards I'm using is the Radiant Wise Tarot deck. Right, I am going to be reading from the book for this one. But she also gives you the attunement. So you hold them to the earth or the water and you say different things. Right. So I might actually read as this an example. So I call upon the sacred healing waters of the earth. Please activate this oracle with ancient wisdom, guidance and healing. Let it deliver clear messages and reflections that are of the highest and deepest benefit and for humanity and earth. Oh, love it. Love it. And I mean, and the knowledge in this deck is beautiful. And I might actually grab my other book. Ooh. Encaul. C-A-U-L. Healer, seeker, priest or priestess, soul purpose. So it could be that you're really stepping into your soul purpose now with the two kings. You know, your passion and your desires, what's aligned to you. And obviously the king of water. And that is, let me just, number, is that 82? I do believe that's an 82. The folklore of many different places, including Iceland, France, Holland, Albania, England, and Germany, has tales about a rare event called Encaul, I think, I'm not pronouncing that properly, or veiled birth. This occurs when the mother goes into labour but her waters fail to break and the baby appears in the world still inside the amniotic sac. That actually happened to Rebecca Campbell, which it's gestated in. According to tradition, children born in Encaul have second sights and gifts of healing. In Scotland, they were seen as good omens, and the fishermen saw out births, the amniotic sac, and I can't say the word now, amniotic sac, as an amulet to protect them from drowning. In ancient Egypt, they believed to be future priests or priestesses of the community. This is the card of a healer, the seer, wisdom and keeper, and the mystic. Perhaps you've already on this path, or perhaps it's something new for you. The healer, the shaman, the medicine person knows that it's through facing our own shadow and taking their own deep healing journey that they can return to guide others in their healing. And we had the Three of Swords. My goodness, sorry. The healer is, like us, in their own spiral of transformation and healing. Healing isn't a stagnant state. The healer knows they're not meant to be perfect all the time. Instead, it's because they've journeyed to the deepest, darkest, uncharted oceanic caves and returned with an open heart and mind, they're able to hold space for others. This card is an acknowledgement of your role in the world and the deep work you've been doing on your own healing journey. So the soul inquiry is, how can you answer the call of your soul in the fullest expansion today? Beautiful. All right. So look at your own healing journey and ask yourself, how can you hold space for others? I fled domestic violence and cohesive control. So I very much hold space for the domestic abuse victims, and that's also why I use my essential oils so much, because they're emotionally they're just wonderful, and they're also great for protection as well. So I will be pulling some cards from my essential oil deck at the end of this. So yeah, question for you. How are you going to hold space for others and space for yourself as well as you've gone through this healing journey? And so much will come up as you're healing. Like, you've got all these celebrations, like seriously, like, you know, all these, and this card, which is the juicy card, the 10 of Pentacles, and you got the Death card. So I will talk about that in a second. But like, you've got so many cards here that represent transformation and something to celebrate. And this could be your own healing journey as well. So when you start aligning stuff in your life with things that you want to do, you're going to get the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is all about abundance. It's about that happy family unit. Or it's about, you know, mending relationships. It's about, you know, attracting in wealth and money. And it's 2 10s. 10 is a really good number in tarot. You got the happily ever after and all your dreams come true. And you got the financial backup. Okay? Cups is about emotions. So emotionally, you're going to have your happily ever after. And 10, you're going to have your happily ever after with the financial stuff, property-wise, all those different elements that make up the material world and like finances. But you also need to remember, when you start receiving a lot, to still be grateful for what you have, okay? 2 of Wands. I can't get my words out today. 2 of Swords is all about looking inwards. It's about looking inwards, trusting your gut feeling and your inner judgment and going with that, okay? Very much about self-reflection. The waters as well represents the subconscious mind, and land represents the conscious mind. So the subconscious mind is the connection to the divine, and it also makes up 90% of our brain power, all right? Rebirth, rebirth, rebirth. Death is a brilliant card to get, okay? It's nothing to be feared. It is about being reborn. It's about this chapter of your life closing and a brand new one opening up. And the brand new one opening up is full of abundance in so many ways. In so many ways. And you're going to be fully aligned with things that you want to do in life. Not what everybody else wants you to do. What you want to do in life. Okay, and let's see what plants can support us through this emotional roller coaster that we're about to go on. I use my essential oils every day. I use them for cleansing myself, my aurora. I use them for my son, who's neurodiverse. He's got autism and sensory difficulties. I do hold classes, oopsie, on every Wednesday. They're free on my Facebook group. Oh, I've got one. Oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to use that one. Oh, I've got both of these. I do have a lot of oils. I do have a lot of oils. Yes. Oh, yes, sorry. I use them for like cleaning as well. I use them for everything. Literally everything. And you can have them topically, internally, and like in a diffuser. Sorry. Aromatic. Let me just quickly find this one. So this is Copaiba. Copaiba. I'll put some information about it in the description box when I find it. I probably didn't pronounce it right. I've got dyslexia, so all my words come out slightly different. Oh, yes. This is what I was talking about being fully aligned with who you are. So on these cards, my little plant magic cards, you can see the symbols around the edge, okay? So they represent different elements, which I'm going to read out to you. So the message of the card is, who are you really? Who are you really? And as we spoke about with the healing and your own story and being reborn from that rebirth, you will really start to find out who you are. So the chakras associated with this oil, this plant, are called the below chakras. So they're the Earth Star and the Incarnator chakras, okay? I think there's like 28 different chakras on the body, depending who you go to, what sources you learn from. So it's about connection to all beings on Earth and your ancestry, tribe, or clan, all right? And the astrological ruler is Pluto. And it's about inner drive, self, shadow self, and metamorphosis, which is very much the death card. It's also the house of Scorpio, so the unknown, about sex, mysteries, experiences, and devotion, okay? And it's the element Ashia. I do believe that's pronounced Akasha. So it's about the soul, about core essence, potentiality, and the inner drive. Oh, got me an itchy nose now. So this is very much like mirroring what the water card said, isn't it? Like going inward, you know, finding out what makes us tick. How can we hold space for others? How can we heal? So the message is, stop giving your attention to the past or future and missing out on the moment before you. Feelings of guilt, shame, inadequacy, fear, or self-loathing, and self-loathing. Oh, face feelings of guilt, shame, inadequacy, fear, or self-loathing, and offer forgiveness to both yourself and others. In the center of all the chaos is where you will find peace. Stop worrying, for what you think about you will bring about. Get to the core of who you are and what you need to do. So breathe me in. So I love with these oils, you can breathe in. So you can put a drop on your hand, or you can mix it with a carrier oil, you can put it in a diffuser. So you have a desire to release fear, anxiety, or pain. And that is so very much mirrored in the Three of Swords. Okay? Now, I do apologize if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but inhale, Copaiba, oh, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I've got dyslexia. Some days I can read it, some days I can't. Copaiba. As you contemplate who you are, consider labels you have adopted, such as partners, citizen, teacher, yogi, etc. All these roles can change as relationships and judge come and go. So this is not who you truly are on a soul level. These roles can also become restrictive, with restrictive expectations on who you should be. As you sit quietly, ask yourself, who am I? To find out who you are. Contemplate who you are not. Do you know the animal guide for this card is the baboon? Isn't that amazing? Oh, I do love this book. Right, guys. So, thank you so much for listening to my little reading. You can join me every Wednesday on Facebook if you want to learn more about the oil magic and how I use them, safety precautions, all of that, how they've supported me when I've fled domestic violence and chaos of control, and how I use them now today to really support my health and my well-being. Because it's nice to have these little tools when you're going through a lot in life, right? It's nice to have something you can rely on in a little toolbox that you can just grab when you feel like you're going a little bit off the chart. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, don't forget to hit that little bell button to be notified whenever I upload another video, and the little subscribe button if you want. Thank you so much, beautifuls.